Hey, what's up you guys? It's Simon. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if you guys hear any extra background noise in today's video. I'm recording with the windows open because the weather is really nice and I just wanted to enjoy some fresh air. So if you hear anything like a dog bark or like birds or my brother coughing because he's allergic to outside, I'm sorry. I just really needed some fresh air. So anyways, getting into the video, I really wanted to do the Copic colors of the month this month because for once I have all three colors. It's amazing. They've been doing this for like a really long time. Like, I don't want to say a few months. I feel like it's been longer, but I also don't feel like it's been a year yet. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. But they've been doing it for a while, and every single month I am always one color short. Except for this one. When I tell you I got lucky this month, I'm not even joking. I got so lucky because let me get into the colors and I will tell you. So the first one I got here is the RV21. I'm using it in a chow because I didn't buy the actual like Copic colors of the month pack. I just like happened to have all three of these colors. So I have the RV21 in a chow and the other two are in the Copic sketch. So just a quick refresher or information in case anybody's like not familiar with Copics is that the only difference between the sketch and the chow is that the chows are round, they are a little bit smaller, they hold a little bit less ink, and then the chows are also a little bit cheaper, but other than that there's no difference. It's the same ink, the same nibs, a little bit less of a color option range in the chows, but you can still get some of the same colors in the chow range, and there's no like chow specific ones as far as I know. I have a mix of both colors in my range. I like to use the chows, I like to use the sketch, I don't really care. But the other two I'm using are the Copic sketch, so the next color is B000 or B000, and that is the pale porcelain blue. And remember when I said I had all the colors? This is why before you film, you check your markers, because I sat down, I got everything ready, spent forever trying to get my camera at a decent angle because it's been a while since I sat down and filmed a video like this for you guys. I've been filming so many like from my floor or like digitally, so it's been a little while. But after I got everything set up, I went in to swatch them to the side of the screen because I wanted to like check and see like what kind of layers I could get and just to see like what all the colors looked like together for the first time. Because initially I just planned everything in my head. Everything. I'll get to that. Planned most of it in my head. So I went to swatch this B000. It was dead. It was so super dead. I opened it and you could literally see like the white ring around the nib that was like, hey, please fill me. I'm like, I have no ink left. Please don't use me. I'm so tired. Okay. So yeah, I tried to use it as best as I could, but this marker was not having it. But I still, like I said, tried to use it as much as I possibly could. I was struggling a little bit. And then the last one is where I really got lucky, because before this month started, I did not have this marker, and that marker is BG34. So if you saw my birthday haul video, you saw I just got this marker. I swatched it in the video, I believe. I might have gotten it a couple days beforehand, but I'm pretty sure I got it for the video. And so I literally did not have this marker in my possession before I started this month out. So I got really lucky, got all three colors for this month, and it's my birthday month. How amazing. Of course it's gonna be the month that I finally have all three of the colors. So getting into the illustration, I was so excited the minute I saw this color palette. I immediately saw that BG34 and was like, oh, lily pads. I don't know why, it just was stuck in my head. I was like, I need to draw something about lily pads. I love this. It's so pretty. It's such a nice color. And then pink, it was making me think of like the little lotus flowers that I did not draw. but I was like, pink flowers and lily pads, I got this. And so I took out my little iPad Pro and I sketched away, and you guys saw me upload that on that day that I was literally sketching that whole day. But I was just like, I saw these colors and I was like, oh, motivation. And I just did all of the things that day. So I'll put that little sketch somewhere off in the corner. It'll probably be already starting by the time I get to this point. But if not, I'll put it somewhere right now so that you guys can see me sketching that. But I sketched it, and then a few days later I decided, hey, now's a good time to finally start filming it. And I did not realize until I sat down, not only was that one marker dry, but I didn't plan the outfit at all. At all. I also didn't plan for the fact that, once again, I only had 3 colors. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Those green leaves on the green lily pad, I was like, I have to find some way to separate these. I literally plan stuff better. Don't get too excited to the point where you're just like, oh, I have this. I don't need to do anything. I just need to sketch and I'm ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all. I had no idea like where I was gonna put certain colors. I only knew pink flowers, lily pad. Pink hair was also something that stuck out, obviously, because a lot of my work is very heavily anime inspired. I had just finished Naruto. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it if you guys want me to go on a rant about it in another video, but we don't talk about that. Anyways, I was watching lots of Ghibli movies. I just finished Naruto, so obviously I was in a very anime sort of mood. So yeah, I just knew I wanted to give her pink hair and do the lily pad and everything, but when I started putting colors down, I was like, wait, these colors overlap and it looks like really bad. I have to figure out like a way to make it stand out. And so initially my plan was to layer colors, like obviously like with her skin. I intended to do purple shading. I was going to take the pink and then I was going to layer the blue on top, or vice versa, whichever made a better purple. But the blue wasn't working, so I couldn't do that. So I decided that I would cheat a little bit and give myself the option to use my white gel pen to outline like the hair and the body and just sort of separate it a bit so that it could like be a more readable illustration. And because I figured I'm already using blue pencil, I like cheat a little bit. I figured you have to sketch with something. So I used a blue pencil because I figured like blue line art and like the blue, it's not water soluble. It doesn't label itself as water soluble, but I've talked about these pencils before. They're just like regular mechanical pencils, but I stuck the, I believe it's Pentel, just like their lead, colored lead into these pencils. And they blend so well with Copics. I literally don't sketch with a regular pencil because these work so nicely. It literally, you can't see the line art unless I make it so that you can intentionally see it. But yeah, that was one of the ones that I wanted to do for this. I wanted to make the line art intentionally visible because I wanted it to stick out, having a sort of different color. And I also knew it would blend with these colors really well. So I figured if I'm already doing the pencil, might as well give myself a pen. And then the shirt was definitely like another last minute decision. I was like, I have 3 colors. Her hair is pink, her skirt is pink, her shirt can't be blue because number 1, I tried to do the skin blue, and number 2, it's too dead. I just couldn't get any more ink out of it. So I was like, okay, we'll do the green thing. I'll just make it stripey like my avatar. So there's that. But mostly I just really wanted to get a sort of like soft springy illustration in. There were initially going to be like raindrops that were also falling sort of in the same direction that the I don't necessarily know what kind of flowers these are. I got them like the idea from like all these little aesthetic Instagrams you see, like all the little round like cute little flowers that you just like you can like cup them in your hand. They're so adorable. I have no idea what they're supposed to be. I don't know. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I'm so scatterbrained. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a voiceover for you guys. But I just wanted to get something really springy in. Oh, raindrops. There we go. I'm sorry. So I wanted to put the raindrops in and they were going to be falling like sort of like regular teardrop style, but I was going to have it at a diagonal so that it sort of like made movement. And The color that I had initially intended to use was that B000, and I knew if I put any more of that horizon green in the illustration that it was just gonna literally just be too green. It wasn't gonna have any sort of interest, and I just sort of was trying to make best with what I could with the pencil. So I started going in, adding a little bit of shading, but not too much, just to sort of make other areas pop. I used the pencil to sort of deepen the hair and a little bit of the shading on the ears because I knew I could get that pink in there and it would turn that lavender shade that I wanted. But I didn't want to do that for the skin because the pink was too dark on its own, and then if I added the blue on top of that or underneath it, it just was like, ugh, it's too dark. Like even on the I think it's the back of the hair. Yeah, the back of the hair and the ear are like the same, so I really didn't want to do that on her skin because as soon as I did the ear, I was like, that's not the right color. But regardless, I tried my best to make like a nice little spring-filled illustration. I'm so sorry that I've been so scatterbrained in this video. I swear it's been so long since I've done a voiceover, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying not to be as nervous still. So I want to thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Don't forget, you can get this video a day early if you go onto my Patreon and subscribe to my bud tier. That's patreon.com/Simon AES Arts. And I want to give a big shout out to my first patron, Elise Thompson. So thank you so much for continuing to support me and for being such a good friend. But yeah, like I said, you can get this video a day early. You can also get shout outs at the end of these videos. And if you subscribe to later tiers, you can also get things like super huge wallpapers and like really awesome discounts on my commissions because my commissions are open 24/7. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, share this video, like this video, whatever you want to do. I love you guys, and I will see y'all later.